Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, a battle out of the AFC. It's the Houston Texans and the Baltimore Ravens. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. He stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Stroud off the play fake. He puts some juice on it deep. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Justice Hill. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. Finds his fullback. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Dangerous, danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Lamar now from the gun. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, when one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 48. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
They've run this 12-yard out route, Kate, at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Jackson keeping it himself. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Now here's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. It's inside the 10. And he gets him close to 6 yards there before going out. 3rd down is next.
Brings up third
Rhythm.
down.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
One of the tight ends motioning right. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. First and goal, now 5 yards tougher after that penalty. From the gun, Jackson. Finding Flowers. And they'll get him down right along the line, so no gain is how we'll end the opening quarter. So they'll be facing 2nd and goal coming up as we reach the end of 1. It's an early advantage for the Texans. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're hoping to convert here on 2nd and goal. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. Caught just shy of the goal line. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And again, it's Jackson. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens finish off their opening drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the 2nd quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are perfect 1-for-1.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's a return from the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This Texans offense readied up for its 2nd drive of the contest. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
They begin the drive with Chubb. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Give him 13 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Stroud throwing here on first. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And the heads somebody there for that quick stop, but a nice completion gets him across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup, and the Texans are going to have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
The play clock runs out, so this will be a delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. He takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. He'll take 5 on the carry. That gets him back to even. 2nd and 10 now.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
On the gun, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun now for Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Here's Stroud now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's running for it. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Bear connects on the extra point. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 7.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Rasheen Ali on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Ravens offense returning to the field for their second possession. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Throwing again is Lamar. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
To Zay Flowers. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Third and just 2 to go. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Lamar. Andrews has it, working downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Lamar back to throw. Now to his wideout, it's a screen. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Tyler Loop after the Ravens to attempt this field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. Loop knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ali to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Baltimore offense to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar off the play fake. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Another try from the 25. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says two things in every production meeting. Number one, well, we got to stop the run. And number two, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's out of bounds behind the line, so that's going to add a couple yards on to this 3rd down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
The Texans bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Now it's Lamar. Certain pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up front. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. They have played lights out on offense. Scored their first 2 times out, Brock. A chance to go 3 for 3 and grow that lead here. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. Dumped off to his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
That's called the quarterback's best friend, Kate. Gains like that on the screen aren't possible without everyone doing their job. One missed assignment is the difference between a big gain and being dropped for a loss.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Stroud. He's got it. Complete to Collins. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. To the air, Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards. Three quarters in the books from this one. It's the Texans in possession of it, needing to preserve that lead over one final quarter. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Back to throw, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 from the 41. They send one of the tight ends in motion right. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Throwing from the gun here. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. Shove here on 1st down. Running there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. All right, 3rd and 15 now following that delay of game. He's back to throw. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Texans now lead by 10. It's a Christian Kirk touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans drive their lead to 11. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff.
For Houston.
Hill now to return it. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. It's an option right that begins this drive. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
Jalen Petrie on the stop. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 28-yard line.
From the gun, Jackson. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he has them a 1st down, which they will tackle on the other side of this 2-minute warning. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st down throw for Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Now here's Lamar. Dialing up a receiver screen. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and in midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. To throw. Wester finds the football complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 44-yard line.
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Lamar throwing again. Drop this one down for Henry. And they make the stop, we're going to say about the 37-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Second and 3 now. They kick the running back in motion. Jackson yet again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Only 1 timeout remaining. They've got to work quickly here. It's 1st and 10. Jackson's going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end right. And again, it's Jackson. And don't leave just yet, fans. He's got it for the touchdown. And there's still a small chance, Brock, that this one isn't over.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
They're going to run it right. And he is hit well behind the line and goes down. They're not able to make much of anything on that 2-point attempt.
Ravens 16.
Less than 25 seconds to go. This onside try is for the game. And the Texans get on this kick, and that should do it for this game. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. The Houston offense out and ready to set up shop. Their lead still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we can take one more knee and celebrate.
So the Texans come away with the road win. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.